Abusia for ye Mobi Biara Aquaba Donkoh Kroba counseling time with counselor D.Y. Donkoh Abusia for come home na yema counselor Aquaba Donkoh Kroba. Right. Counselor.
Hello. Sure. So today we're talking about mutual respect.
Right.
And so the first question is, what is mutual respect?
Okay.
And so I wrote here, I said, mutual respect is about people valuing what everyone brings on the table. And so when I talk about valuing what everybody brings on the table, then I'm trying to say that I may not like what you said. You may not like what I say. But hey, when the two of us will meet, regardless of not liking what you said, it's about what you said from your mouth. It's not about the person.
Right.
So the way to have mutual respect is to say that I want to ignore your attitude and your character, but as a person, I have respect for you. Okay. So it's about what we bring to the table. So sometimes we disagree on a matter. Disagreement in I still respect and value you.
Okay.
As a person. And we had a little argument. The all can I me say insisupi. The Americans or no say say insisupi. And farmer is after the conflict, the misunderstanding, the argument, which I respect.
Okay.
So she or he doesn't become my enemy because of what they said. I respect them because they have the right to say what they said. Enti so obi ni make asa nempo na no tramia ombeye matamfo pe si aha na ya aka wo no. Enti wo Valerie kan sembi be free se wo mbome. Me so abese me na me ye matured me no wa ya aka de den. Ama me hu am nche me hu anu memuna. Do you know what I'm doing? The free mu bae no mempe. Wa so mempel. And how can you say I love God when you don't see him and you hate your brother? The brother you see, you hate him. The God you don't see, how do you love? So Jesus is trying to say that mutual respect is important. I hope you understand. So yes, you can say, but say when you enter a house and they receive you, leave blessings there.
Sure.
They've respected you enough. It is easier said than done. People often say they respect their partners, but words mean nothing if your action portrays a different reality. Yeah. And so when somebody tells you that I respect you, but their actions doesn't portray their words, what is the meaning of the respect? And to me, Buvalari, then me soon me bind the cherry. So therefore, if I respect you, I cannot slap you.
Okay.
If I respect you, I cannot abuse you. Now when you see a boss saying to you, me boy when I mean say ya, and then I'm say ya dear, me train now found but me to remember bow. What say will be dinda? No be say will dinda. You will understand which I respect. Who say ya will come be as a man far honsa? Waka. Who go be hufia and far honsa waka. A ya what tear any ya. Now one tears ya, sheda would tell on wasem, see a can wasem. How did you feel? Mutual respect. So therefore we say that to be able to give mutual respect is not only in the presence of the person, even when they are not around, there should still be mutual respect. And for marriage and relationship to work, there should be mutual respect. Let me go straight to the point.
Okay.
If you want to maintain and sustain mutual respect between partners, number one, solve conflict with a positive mindset. Let me say something here. Conflict doesn't make us enemies. It makes us to understand ourselves better because it reveals what is in you. And can I say this? When you marry or when you enter into a relationship and there's no conflict, the two of you cannot grow.
That's very true.
What reveals the weakness of Muminu is when there's conflict. I didn't say fights. But conflict means I don't really understand where you are coming from. Just say, but at the end of the day, so we stop at the point to say, Jack, the okay, then we come into conclusion and say, okay, My told dear half I say, what me dear half I say, all the friend mutual respect. We are able to understand our weaknesses and our imperfection, also our strength, to decide that we are on a journey together.
Right.
And so, if you really want to solve conflicts well and make or maintain mutual respect between partners, or any the boyfriend and then the girlfriend, solve conflict with a positive mindset. Eh? And tokwasi na asemsia eya adwene benti na ma obufu ya oye ne awoye. Is it a positive mindset or a negative mindset? One will say obi di obi to me cause when bibi obey na be di nsem fono wa only baby park on your manako. Adenti no parking in your manako. Is this something you had wanted to do long time but you couldn't do it, so you are taking this opportunity to do it? Only baby asabesi wo fiancé forntem American empranche for. So I think that by what is happening, can we break up? Or can we separate for some time? What are you up to? Positive mindset. You only conclude because you have a negative mindset. But if you really want the journey and you mean it, you should have a positive mindset towards how you resolve issues. So to be able to create mutual respect between us, solve conflict with a positive mindset. Just say, by young can you know, nay, I can say, say, baby, I hear so to be able to create mutual respect between couples and those who are courting or dating, solve conflict with a positive mindset. Number 2, mutual respect. To be able to create mutual respect between partners in the relationships and in marriages, pay attention to what they have to say.
Okay.
Pay attention to what they have to say. And to kwadudua isiwa wadiemu. Any enkofu eshisha wadia kwa wadiem is because somebody doesn't have time to listen. And you know so well that ye be memu ye nimre ye ditie kasache. Tubon say ye mienu na sembesi papa obonu ye beka WhatsApp. You want to for us the entire trans and say ye beka sa na wi asumwiaba ye wienu na tokwa na increase. Adentia isa say baako kasa no baako antoni bu anti anwi. Nti I started reading meanings into your words. As a person hear me, asantimemu, achimemu, aigbememu, dagatino. Ye okakasa we ya, opeso chere se be man be useless.
Right.
Oba no so kasa person chere se be a foolish woman. Iti ba ko kasa sa odu be os, hey. Osa, let me finish. Osa, no. I can't sit here for you to take me for granted. You are not going to finish anything. You just said something. What you just said means that I'm a useless woman. Osa, have I said you are useless woman? Or so, I don't need to wait for you to say I'm useless. Already what you are saying means I'm useless. But say, oh, are you serious? I say, yes, I'm not serious. That's why I'm married to you. Now come here serious and come in worry will be to say, Usum wadi on. A chimney as sentiment. So I can catch the bear, say, what will be to say, what? Not just be a foolish man, as my cast also a foolish man. You see, issue na yemi see a transi, Nayaka Safa, na yet the abrepo, yet the asumjabano, yemi no. Not that it escalates to fight.
That is why you're saying that we should pay attention.
And
yes,
you are paying attention to what you are listening to. It is one thing to listen. It is another thing to pay attention to what you are listening to. And in the classroom, Baku decided to pay attention to the teacher by listening well. The other one listened but did not pay attention.
Okay.
Eti se oni ukunu oyere bonkomo ana bema na woba momienu mo hihya wade ana mutu odo ana mo akọ baabi na mo bonkomo ya tobu na tiwi etere wo be he kwadwo hwe aso hwe sen ka be ka sen os be se hwe wonu se manya American visa so ni ewu boka kwadwo hwe os ye careful no anu antra me say especially a man with that egoistic attitude and a woman with anger problem. Most of them will not take their time to listen. It won't say, our dear, you are your monk, and perhaps for me, you be two people. Our may decide say we want to take a journey of love. Omombo mkomo wieda. E bibu kra de dem yomuhie ntokwasi. Asemba go 3 years ni omonkan wieda. Na de ya ye be ma na wo ba. Asemba ba na yes o kan so ni bibi. Yesterday is gone. Another day has come. do something new. In other words, as soon as young girls will be you forget it. Let's move on. We can't move on. Let's talk about yesterday.
Unless we are done and dusted.
Thank you. And so when you meet somebody who wants to, escape listening to you, paying attention to issues, and then try to solve issues, well, I can just say, we need baby. Are they actually 2 days in? I don't want us to go to the past. Say we were in the past and the ever present. Let's talk about it so that we can move on. So that even when it happens again, we will know that we've solved it before. And so we have the right to move on. And so please, what you need to do to be able to create mutual respect between wife, husband, fiancé and fiancée. All you need to do is to pay attention to what they have to say. Other than that, the other party will disrespect you.
True.
Number 3, mutual respect. Some bebu na bebu me enchere se entwitwitwi mba but bebu nti manon traw embroso. Number 3, show interest in your partner's passion.
Show interest
in your partner's passion. Imagine someone will be telling busa with that senti. What do you stand for your future? What do you want to do? What do you want to become? When was the last time we busa obida? Unu obeti na so do no busa okra say afia this year. So what are your plans? Now onye action bi akore kire say akwai. He thinks, she thinks about you and your welfare. So imagine you are in love with somebody, your wife. Na na nyani na before mobeda na anopa. Na wo say passion, and the person is already ready to pay a price into your passion. What is passion? Passion is what you like doing the most. Something you can do to generate money. You do it and you love doing it. Okay, it can be a basketball. It can be writing a song, writing a book. It can even be writing on the wall, painting the wall, whatever. But me, when I show interest in that, it encourages you. It makes you feel good. That is mutual respect. Whoever doesn't care about you is not interested in your future.
It's true.
And they don't even bother. Whether you are going to land, break your leg, land, sleep on the floor, land and die, they are just watching you. So whoever has that mutual respect for you, they show interest in your passion.
Show interest in your passion.
To create mutual respect between couples and then also between an individual, may become branching for those who are into a relationship, is very simple. Be willing to change. I change it not because you said it. I change because I can see that you want me to change for a better life.
True.
So I am not actually changing because of us alone. I'm changing because I've seen that at the end of me, it's not helping me. Number 2, it is not actually helping our relationship or our marriage to grow, to be a bema me kokonye. And there be our yereka, there be our bar, only the shower there. Change, you change. If I respect you, I work towards change.
True.
Anybody you date, you court, you are married to for a very long time, so many years, and they are not willing to change, does not respect you, no mutual respect. It's like, so if I don't change, what is next? You are not the only man or the only lady. After all, what? Is it not wonderful that the same man that never changed for you, with you, will change for another woman? It's because baby, I would mutual respect to her. To share we are ready to bow to change because they don't want to lose this particular person. But for you, they are never changing because there is no mutual respect. You are not willing to change. You are willing to change. And the more you change, the more I respect you. And that is why I keep saying that when you are in a relationship or in marriage, don't demand perfection, demand efforts. The more you see the person trying to change, I'm so wow. Suddenly you start respecting the person the more because they are changing not just for themselves but also for the relationship or the marriage to grow. And so if you want to build mutual respect between partners, please be willing to change. Whoever does not change does not want the well-being of the marriage or the relationship.
True.
If you want to build mutual respect between yourself, your spouse, whoever you are dating or courting, please give love, but don't give power.
Donkoh the assembly.
Give love, but never give power.
Never give power. Okay.
Remember that love is a very powerful word, and love is a powerful tool.
True.
And by love, you can die for somebody. By love, you can live for somebody. Love has made people do a lot of things. So then we see that, remember that you give love, but you don't give your power. In other words, I love you so much. Okay. But even though we are trying to build mutual respect, I cannot go beyond my capacity. So this is what I'm standing for. Me do na me do na me po bunti. And no nkyere se me meya akwa na bobi kumi. Give love, but don't give power. Me ye bema. Nyame ama me tumi se bema. Me do me bu. So I will not give my authority to a woman as a man. Then it turns around that the woman becomes a man and the man becomes a woman. Love, but don't give your power. Baby to say or baby to say bema. Let's balance it. Regardless of the love I have for you, and I want to have that mutual respect we want to share, I will not still forget myself that I was also created for something.
Right.
It's when we say baby now what yes say which I will not stand and advocate about it. Now what yes say they are left with empty hand. Baby now what yes say he's left with empty hands. They go out there with nothing. Do you know what you've done? You loved to create mutual respect. But you know what has ended? You have ended up yourself in problem. Why ending say you give all your power to the other party. And now divorce kurabana, you have nowhere to sleep. So what is going to happen is that me do yembu ye ho. Nanso tumi anya me dia ma me so oba na be ma no. Ntumi njai ma osa. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
People fall in love and they start acting like mad people. Everything about them is in the hands of the person. Nankeye adepa. Nani ebusa say, is the person worthy enough to be trusted with all your life? If no, love, but don't give your power. So your right as a woman is for you. My right as a man is for us. But in between the love, the power must not be given. Me for to me, mommy. Me for me to me, mau. Nanso so yenti asese me don't I respect you as you are. And I don't say that the Bible says that the woman should be submissive and then make you like a doormat. There are people who believe that once you are to submit anything the man says, you must listen and obey. Now how no be some who say only listen and obey to everything you say. People are not person for the tone so one can eye. No. So then it tells you that when it is not right, the woman should not give her power to the man. Learn how to say no because it's not working.
Okay.
Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
For example, the man comes and says, I'm the man. I am married to you. But I want to sleep with you from behind. Or want the power. Also what power so about. Men and men can yes, simply because I want to keep my marriage. So sleep with me from my behind. Keep that power. So imagine a young lady who is in love. Then she goes to steal the mother's properties.
Right.
So the bank say good.
Right.
And asika no we no ya bere bema. Na bema na jinu ejano. You know what you've done? You've given your power to the man. And now he's walked away with your power. You become nothing. You are left alone. Don't do that. So I love you, but I can't forget myself that I also need to be treated well. That is where the mutual respect comes in.
Okay.
Am I making sense?
Yes, sir.
So give your love, but don't give your power.
Beautiful.
We are talking about mutual respect between couples.
Sure.
Or between people who are courting or dating.
Yes.
If you want to have that mutual respect, say what you mean and mean what you say. Be real to yourself that whatever you say, you mean it. And if you are not ready to go to the next level, don't go and promise. Oshena restaurant be away chron habe to me. Fine, come and get obey open piskiana. Unye sikano. Yama 1 year cry, nya dia beto cook 50 Ghana. Don't go there.
Right.
Do what can satisfy you and that which can make the other person happy. See, let me tell you, when you don't fulfill a promise, you lose mutual respect.
True.
And so what we are actually trying to say is that if you genuinely want mutual respect to be maintained, sister, what you got to do, mean what you say, and say what you mean.
And see, just like in a clear manner, you say it as it is. Say obi or what. Unim said this one is a hit and run situation.
Yes, please. Just open up. Somebody can decide to make their mind to fit themselves in there. So just be plain.
Just be plain.
Don't propose love when you know you are not ready, because it's a whole journey.
Exactly.
And somebody trusts you with his or her emotions, and you know you are not there. You are no. Please say what you mean. Because if you say and you don't fulfill it, mutual respect, you no go stand. But you see, you can create an atmosphere for you to be respected. Mutual respect, and it comes natural. You don't say respect, it comes because anytime you say, you deliver.
True.
Anytime you say, it's like, this guy is a gentleman. The definition of a gentleman is not in suit.
Okay.
It's not in kaftan.
All right.
It's in what you say, you mean it, and you do it. Period. If you want to have mutual respect for your partner, you want your partner to actually respect you, please listen to each other without judgment.
Nature says paying attention is different. We are talking about listening to the person without judging the
Message
person.
Baini.
Right.
Message Baini. And one of the saying, no. Only one day, this is not the first time, but I hear me say judgment. Listen to each other without judgment. Simple. Once you start judging somebody, they already feel condemned. Whoa, you cannot be respected. Because some people, once you judge them, you make them feel less of themselves, as if they are cheap people.
True.
So for me to be able to understand you, I need to listen to you, and then I can decide how I conclude.
Okay.
So for example, I see you talking to your ex. I cannot pass judgment and conclude that you still want your ex simply because I've seen you guys chat or talk one or two. No, I need to give you an opportunity to explain yourself for me to understand where you're coming from.
Okay.
Am I clear?
Yeah.
And so to be able to build mutual respect and then not create fight and battles unnecessary, please listen to each other without judgments.
Okay.
Set boundaries, because once you set it, it creates mutual respect.
True.
The boundaries you set here for you to be able to keep mutual respect is very simple. What I do, you know they like. Make you not do me. Boundaries. Don't use words anyhow, like insulting words.
Right.
Set boundaries. When I grow, we need me dia me bufu. When I grow, me dia me bufu. Men fatem di dia ni yem be dia grow. Then you be an utumi sa. Na ya tem na de be dia grow so a na be busa say words be na use to communicate here. Say be wa ka ehye me mempe sa grow no. Set boundaries. Know what to say, what not to say. Know how far you can go with your partner. You understand? True. Because agro be a agro boni many perform. Set boundaries. Who agra ubedi any agra and agro be an yedi. I hope you understand me.
Yes, sir.
And the last one I want to talk about, respect yourself so that others can respect you. Eya boom kakra. Na boom hu ayi boo. Yes, susuni mind di agro. Susuni memeni di agro. Agro boni bi nye. Ubu hu ayi boo. Umbu hu a tore bi ayi mbu.
Right.
If you know how to carry yourself, we know how to carry you. Respect yourself so that others will respect you. Thank you very much.